All right. Good morning once again. We would go straight to the business of the day. So we've been trying to round up the uh, preliminaries of this project, working on the UX and ensuring that the UX of the application is seamless. And so far, remember we started from ideation point up to a level where we could run a survey, up to the point where we analyzed the survey, and we came to a point where we have to do cast sorting, which we came up here with. You know, we came up with user personnels, and then we moved to site mapping, and hopefully we should round up our site mapping this morning. So after the site mapping, we will leave FigJam and go straight into the Figma board, where we will start with our low fidelity, or in other words you can call it wireframing. So we'll do our wireframes, that's the low fidelity of the project, after which we would proceed to the high fidelity and then prototype. So well, by the time we are done with the high fidelity, then we could say that we are done with the project. But then it does not stop there. Um we'll still have to do the prototype, okay, because that is what we'll present and pitch to the product owner or to our investors or whoever is interested in the project. And when we will get to user testing, that is one thing we would give out for user testing. All right, so let me just assess what you've done so far as regards to with regards to your site map or site flow, as the case may be. You know, as I'm already seeing some mistakes that we may have to correct. So first is your arrows. There are issues with your arrows. So I don't know if you can see my screen. Let me quickly share my screen with you so that all right. So please confirm if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see.
Oh, beautiful. So just look at my screen, see some corrections I will highlight for you before I go straight to the or probably let's just start from beginning. Let's start from the start, then to main page, finish, okay, to where home page. Okay, so we have two options. So that we go with landing page or home page, but I believe we are going with home page, or probably we may also have a landing page if you have some special courses you just want to run at a very short while, then you just probably have create a landing page for such instances. It may come handy actually, so we may also consider doing landing page. It may come handy. So then we create super sub pages, and this involves the contact page. Create a contact page, yes. Okay, create a form. So create a form. All right, from there we go to blog page, to create blog posts, to is there a comment section? If yes, enable comment. If no, disable comment. Okay, so that's based on is there a contact page? If yes, create a contact page. If no, create a form. Okay, so you have two options. So it's either you create a contact page where you also implement your form and all those things, or you just create a form. All right, on the home page there can be a form on the home page to get requests, to receive feedback, comments, requests from your users. So either way goes. So then we go to the course page. So you said you're going to create a course, Then from the course, you would add course description. From course description, you go to okay, there are two options. After course descriptions, there are two options. It's either you go to apply or you request for more info. So if you are going to apply, you are going to now your flow here is confusing. Where are we? What's happening here? So let's work on it. What's happening? Is this all going up or is going this way? So what's your intention here? Can I hear from you, please? Sorry, I didn't cap that. Asking a question concerning the arrow from go to apply to create user account. That what's your intention here? Because I'm seeing some arrows. One is pointing off. So I think that shouldn't be there. And if this arrow is coming to login, I think this arrow should also come from the origin here. Do you understand? So you don't go and start the arrow from this point or from this one. Say sure it will join. No, it should also come from the origin. If it comes to the origin, automatically it will format properly for you. You see that? So this, at least this makes it look a bit neater. All right, I'm seeing an arrow here too. Are you saying that when you create a user now, you can now log in, right?
No, 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 it was a mistake.
If you say it's a mistake, you can also look it now that way now, because what you did here to make sense, kind of. When you say okay, after you create user, you don't want to log them in automatically. You have to come and log in manually. That's what this arrow means. So do you want to? You don't even know what you did. You don't even know the concept. Now it's a very nice concept anyway. If you want to try and regulate you want to authenticate and authorize users upon.
Process took long.
Okay, you don't want process to be long, right? Okay, then maybe let's just remove this then, so that once they create an account, they will automatically they will automatically um start learning. And then it looks like your courses are free. Is this particular flow for free courses or paid courses?
It's for paid. No, this one is for
Uh,
that has have account before. This one for those that haven't have.
okay, now let's brainstorm. If you say those that have account before, that means even if it's a paid course, if it's a course that you have to pay. You know, we were checking one on Coursera yesterday, and we saw that for you to take that course in conversion to naira, you have to pay 32 million naira. Even if you are returning, if you are a returning student or user. So, but what the flow we see here, right? The flow that is here is saying that once you log in, even look at the login. Let's say you are coming as returning user. Once you log in, you are saying that they should start learning or ask for more info. What more info again? So, for the new users, you said they should just start learning. So the question now is if this is going to be the case, then where is the flow for payment? If it is not a free course, this can go for free course. If it's a free course, this can pass. But if
You know
it
something, before
okay,
they can get to our course, to course pay, they must pay before entering that course link.
before they enter to course page,
They will have access to the landing page, but before they can go to create course, they have to pay.
so where is the flow here?
I don't know where.
You can't put the payment flow here because they don't even know what they want to pay for. You saw the flow from one of your competitors yesterday now. They got to this point. They got to this point before they talk about payment. But from your course descriptions, you will know the tuition fee and the financing.
Wait, can we put sorry? Okay, we can put subscribe for course. See what you log in. Kí subscribe for course náà kó wà ní create user account. Kó wà wájú ẹ̀. And what do you think?
Yes, that's what is going to happen now at the end of the day because, but then we have to create a branch here. We have to branch this side. We have to branch it. That after you have created an account, you have to now confirm. You have to check: is it a free course or a paid course? If it is if yes, then you can go to this place. If no,
But
if no, then you have to now that branch. The other branch will now be like subscription form. That is where they will ask. That's where you ask them for their credit card, then pay. So once confirmed successful, if successful, yes. If successful, go here. If no, then you have to take that arrow back to subscription form. Do you get that logic? It's something you can draft on paper and effect. It's very, very simple. Just think it, then draft it out. So let me leave you to do that. Let me leave you to brainstorm that yourself. You can do it, right?
yes.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful. So you're going to be at this point now, at this stage now, after this create user login, it's going to apply for the two of them because either you are returning, either you are new, you have to undergo the same check. Okay, you don't want to roll at loss, so you want to check if it's a free course. If it's a free course, then they can opt in into the learning platform. But if it's a paid course, they have to undergo the check. They have to go through subscription, and also you have to create space for those that have decided to trust your brand and store their card on their local storage. So for those that have stored their card into your database, I mean, for those that have stored their card, you have to also create a check for them to check if their card is saved, so that they won't have to repeat the same process of subscription form. They will just continue with purchase because they already have their card saved. I think you must have experienced that before now with one of those platforms where you order from. So you have to really, really stretch and spread your tentacles. You have to think the possibilities. Think what can be possible. Do you understand? And implement it. So at this point, as I was saying, at this point you're going to be having a lot of branches. So one of the things I would recommend for you is to space up this region, space it up, enlarge your board, enlarge it so that you will flow well and spread well. Don't allow this space to limit you. Spread it out so that you have enough spacing and it will be clear to you. And as I advise, you can also do some rough sketching on the paper so that it will be easier for you to interpret into your screen. Okay, do you have a question? Question time.
No, you said there's another platform I can use to design it. So what's the platform?
Now that one is not for this not at this stage. Just as I told you, when you yeah you can't say I have an account with them already. I have an account with them, but I've not subscribed before. So how about that?
Okay.
So you still have to. That's what we call authentication. That's what we call authorization. Where we get into our design, we'll explain that further. So you have to always check. You have to always authenticate and authorize before everybody gets into the platform. If not, they will scam you. You scam yourself and you run at loss.
Okay, okay, no,
Do you get the gist? All right. Any other question? This morning, I like your vibe this morning. Reasonable questions.
what is it?
I like your vibe this morning. Reasonable questions. Good attention, and I think we are getting serious now. Look at this arrow. Can you hear me? All right. Look at this arrow at login. Look at what's happening here. And now you should know what the right thing to do. And all this side arrow, you should always cross check to remove them. This one now it means another thing entirely. This small one that is there now, it means another thing. Yeah. Always check your workouts. All right. So any other question?
No question for now.
All right. So get your work done. I would stay
I
close.
don't like